Hello. So welcome to one more session, video session. So now here I want to show one problem, that is the condition is the surface inclined to both HP and VP. Surface inclined to both HP and VP. Here we are taking an example of a square plate. So I will read the problem. Listen. A square plate ABCD of 40 mm side has one of its corner A on ground. On ground means HP. Its diagonal AC inclined at 30 degrees to the HP and the diagonal BD inclined at 50 degrees to the VP. Draw its projections. Its one diagonal is inclined at 30 degrees to HP, another diagonal BD is inclined at 50 degrees to VP. That means the problem is on the condition that the surface is inclined to both HP and VP. So in this position, now the given object is a square plate. It is resting on corner. Here it is given corner. So when you see the word corner, then you know how to construct the figure. So now here the corner, that means adjacent sides should be equal. So now here first let me draw two guidelines. So vertical guideline and horizontal guideline. Thin line, very thin line, very thin line, horizontal guideline. Now using template such that you should get corner. So matching these vertical and horizontal guidelines, and the given side is 40 mm, that is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. So with 40 mm draw four dots. Then join all these dots in order. So this is the first side. Here it is second side. Third side and fourth side. Okay, thin construction. Now it is given corner A is on the ground, that means A, and diagonal AC is given, say therefore B, C and D. AC is horizontal diagonal and BD is vertical diagonal. So now you have to draw the projections. So before that, so let us draw the reference line, XY reference line. So here at convenient distance, reference line. So now let me mark X and Y, horizontal reference line. Now project the points upward. Project these edges or corners upward. So now vertical projector, then another projector passing through B and D, another projector passing through C. Okay, so now you can make a thick line between these two projectors, thick line. Okay, so now this is imaginary top view and imaginary front view. Now coming to notations. So A is visible, mark it as A dash. B is visible, mark it as B dash. C is visible, mark it as D dash. C dash, and D is not visible, mark it D dash in bracket. Now it is given AC is the horizontal diagonal. Here you can see the AC horizontal diagonal. Now A is on the ground and AC is inclined at 30 degrees. Now at a convenient point, that is minimum 15 to 20 mm between the views, maintained like that. So now at an angle of 30 degrees, mark the point using protractor, then join that point. So this is the inclined line. Now you have to transfer the distances. The first point here is A1 dash, because it is first stage. So now A dash, B dash, transfer here. So now it is B1 dash. Again B dash and C dash, transfer here. Now it is C dash, and D1 dash as usual in bracket. So now we have to draw the vertical projections downwards. So downwards A1 dash vertical downward, B1 dash and D1 dash on the same line, projector downward, then again from C1 dash projector downward. Now similarly horizontal projectors, first projector from D, horizontal projector, then A and C projector passing through A and C. So another projector passing through B, passing through B like this. Okay. Now you have to locate the points here. Horizontal, A horizontal, A1 vertical, that is A1. Then B horizontal, B1 vertical, that is B1. C horizontal, C1 dash vertical, C1. D horizontal, D1 dash vertical, D1. Now join all these points in order. So now let me change the color. So now A1 B1, B1 C1, C1 D1, and D1 and A1. Okay. So here also we will get similar to this square, but 4 shortened length, and you can make thick line in the front view with between A1 dash and C1 dash, little thick line, because these two views are required views, right? Now, so if you want, you can mark the arrow marks, not necessary, already you know how to draw the projections and from which direction and all these things, now you know it. Now coming to another condition, that is diagonal BD is inclined at 50 degrees to VP, 50 degrees to VP. So now at convenient distance, let me take one point on the XY line. So maintain minimum 15 to 20 mm distance between the views. So taking that point as reference line on the XY line at an angle of 50 degrees, mark the point and join that point with the selected point and extend it. So here what is the angle here? Here it is 50 degrees. The initial AC is inclined at 30 degrees. Okay. Inclined to, here you can write VP and HP. Inclined to HP, you are getting inclination in VP. Again 50 degrees inclined to VP, you are getting inclination in HP. Okay, good. Now you have to transfer this one. So using compass, transfer this distance, that is diagonal BD should be on this inclined line BD. Now here take distance from B1 D1, that is from mid, say anywhere point, mark the 2 points. So these 2 points are, one is B2 and another one is D2, because second stage. Now through midpoint, draw one perpendicular line, perpendicular to 50 degrees inclined line, perpendicular line. Okay, like this, perpendicular thin line. Now take the distance from this midpoint to A1, transfer here. Similarly from C1 also transfer here. So here you will be getting A2 and C2 you are getting. Now join this in order. Sorry, this should be B2 and this should be D2 and B2. It is in order. Okay. లేదా కొంచెం 5 minutes. So now draw the vertical projectors. from the points A2, B2, C2 and D2. Okay. So now again similarly horizontal projectors. Horizontal projectors. So now you have to locate the points now. A vertical, A horizontal, A2 dash, B vertical and B horizontal. Then C2, B, here is B2 dash, C vertical, C horizontal, C2 dash, again D2, D2 vertical, D1 dash horizontal. So now finally you are getting A2 dash and B2 dash thick line, A2 dash B2 dash thick line, B2 dash and C2 dash thick line, then C2 dash and D2 dash thick line, then again finally A2 dash and D2 dash. Okay, so this is the required view, final view. So now this is assumption and here it is stage number 1 and stage number 2. Okay, finally check the conditions. So what is condition given? A is on the ground. So final front view A is on the ground. So condition is satisfied. Okay, then corner A on the HP, good. So 30 degrees inclination AC, good. And BD is inclined at 50 degrees, good. So final condition also satisfied. Okay, thank you. Practice it.